I don't understand why real estate agents are still doing this. Like, it is so trashy when you have, I'm sorry, I know that's like harsh to say, but it is so trashy and uncouth, in my opinion, when you have a seasoned real estate agent who has so much experience and honestly so much to give to the real estate industry because they've been around for so long. And as soon as they feel defensive, or as soon as they feel like they want to really drive home a point, they throw out the, well, I've been in business for 20 years and this is how we've always done it. Girl, no one cares how long you have been in the industry if you have not taken that time, 20 years, 15 years, whatever, if you have not used that time to learn some skills that are applicable today. I think this is why new agents or newer agents do not listen to experienced agents. And I really think that that is a huge problem. And I think it's just a shame because, again, our experienced agents who have been around for multiple market cycles, who have understood over years that this is a people business, it's a relationship business. They understand the value of customer service. They understand the value of what a real estate agent does for the public. As soon as you start leaning on, well, I've been in the business for 20 years and you've lost the plot. You've lost the attention of anyone you thought was listening because you have now shown them that you don't care about how it should be done today. You don't care about the most efficient way that it should be done or the most effective way it should be done. You only care about your way. And the problem with that is it goes back on everything that we are supposed to stand for as real estate agents. We are supposed to lean on the values of collaboration. We are supposed to be collaborating together in the spirit of working together towards our clients' end goals. We are supposed to be working together towards a win-win-win situation for everyone involved. We are supposed to be working together to protect the interests of our clients. And as soon as you decide that you don't like the way that somebody is speaking to you, or you don't like the way that things are getting done because it's a little new and scary and not like you've done it before, as soon as you start whipping that out, you have lost the attention or respect of anyone listening to you. I don't know how else to say it. And I don't understand why this is still a thing that experienced agents, who again have a lot to offer, are doing to self-sabotage themselves in such a drastic way. Here's what I want to see instead. I want to see, again, in the spirit of collaboration, I want to see two things happening. Number one, I want to see our experienced agents learning from newer agents. Newer agents who are coming into the field are not burdened by years of rejection and calluses that you have to develop after years in the business. They are bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and they're coming in with all of the romanticized ideas that we had when we got into real estate. The idea of connecting with some dream clients and helping a new family start their lives in a new home. They see this industry as a beacon of hope and a symbol of the American dream. And that is energy that can inspire new ideas, a fresh take on doing things, and a new level of creativity that can really help shake us seasoned agents out of, kind of muddy waters. I've been in the business for 10 years, okay? 10 years now, I've been doing the same thing, working with clients, working with buyers and sellers in the Phoenix and Scottsdale area. I'm always open for your referrals. And after a while, it's really helpful to kind of like shake things up a bit. And one thing that I see is new agents come in, they decide to start on social media. And they go on social media, and instead of acting like they're the professional realtor who knows everything, because they obviously don't, they take it upon themselves to document with transparency their journey to starting their real estate business online. They're documenting the journey online. They're not starting their real estate business online. Although they are using the online channels of social media to connect with more clients. And they share their wins, they share their struggles, and they share their lessons learned. And that to me is so fresh, so fun to watch, because I've been there and I have not forgotten what it felt like to be in their shoes, to be new in the industry. And I think that us experienced agents can learn a lot from that. I want to see that openness to learning through that journey of what it's like today to start a business in this industry that is so very different. And you know it is. That is so very different from what it was like 5, 10, or 15 years ago. You know it's different today than it was when you started. You know the problems that our clients have today are way different, that the forces that are creating challenges for them are entirely different from what we had to deal with 10 years ago or what you may have had to deal with 20 years ago. And to see that through fresh eyes is a gift that we need to be willing to receive, because that is what new agents are doing when they're getting into the industry. Now, on the flip side of it, that's what I want to see, right? Like, that's one thing I want to see. The other thing I want to see is I want to see newer agents listening to our seasoned agents. Now, here's a key part of that. To my experienced agents, it is our responsibility as leaders in this industry to make ourselves heard. It is our job, our responsibility to make sure that the lessons that we have to impart on the newer class of realtors is going to be heard and received. Patronizing words, patronizing tones, speaking down to, waving your experience as a trump card is not what's going to work. That is not going to be well received. And if you feel like you have so much that you want to offer and it's not getting heard, then I would ask you to look within. I would ask you to think about how it is you're actually trying to articulate this and maybe change your approach. And new agents, I want you to be open to hearing that approach. I want you to be open to listening to those lessons and those experiences. I can tell you right now, in 10 years of business, I have not done the same transaction twice. A lot of them have been similar, and I've worked with a lot of really incredible clients. I've worked with some absolutely horrendous clients who I never want to see again as well. And in each of those veins, I have learned incredibly valuable lessons that I love to share with my new agents. I love it so much that I started an entire coaching program on it. Okay. I've dedicated my life to this industry, to helping clients and buyers and sellers, and to teaching these lessons to other realtors as they come in. Some of these realtors that I'm speaking to are 20 years older than me, have been in the business for 10 years longer than I have. And some of these agents are 10 years younger than me, and they're just getting in. And I think that there's value on both sides of that coin. And so to my newer agents who are listening to this, I want you to listen to the more seasoned agents. They might seem like dinosaurs because they've been around forever and they love to remind you of it. You have to listen to them because the challenges that you are going to experience in the next couple of years, you cannot foresee what's coming your way. You're going to be dealing with scenarios that are so out of left field that you could never have anticipated, but they can because they've been there and they want to share through the spirit of collaboration how you can navigate that, because at the end of the day, we all care about the public. We all care about the path to homeownership. We all care about this thing that we embody and represent, which is the American dream. And I argue that for us to really honor that calling, if you've been called to real estate, this is a calling that we want to honor. And the way we do that is through helping each other, whether you are a newer agent bringing that fresh approach, or whether you are a seasoned agent imparting your well-earned wisdom. I want to hear your thoughts on my opinion, because of course, this is my opinion. And of course, I'm very passionate about my opinions, though I don't always go so in depth on them on this channel. So let me know in the comments if you have feedback on my thoughts here, or if there is another topic that we need to have a little discussion about, because I'm always happy to bring the conversation to the table, my friends. But you tell me what you want to hear. I'll rise to that occasion. Be sure to hit subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this conversation. Like it so that I know that you enjoyed it. And until next time, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Keep on crushing it.